Hi, this is WorkStats. I'm going to talk about today is what is WorkStats looks like and what issues we think we have and how to solve them. So let's get started. WorkStats is a dashboard tool for engineers and project managers or their teams to quantify the productivity aggregating various type of numbers from GitHub, Asana, Slack, and etc. So let's dive into the dashboard itself. So here you can see your dashboard. And as you can see, there's various type of numbers, like coding part, tasks part, and communication part. Let me explain in details a little bit. In coding part, for example, we display GitHub numbers like such as number of commits and number of pull requests and number of reviews. Uh, in the future, now we have three type of numbers, but in the future we will add more information such as like programming language ratios, the number of lines added or deleted, and the average time between when a pull request is created and when it is merged or closed. Uh, in addition to GitHub, we also add GitLab as well. So next, tasks part. Uh, we are now displaying Asana, for example, such as number of closed tasks, number of open tasks, and velocity of closing tasks in average week, and estimated completion dates, the tickets where you assign to. Now we have four type of numbers, but we will also add in the future, such as like the average number of days between when a ticket is created and when it is closed, or cycle time, etc. In addition to Asana, we will add Jira, Trello, Monday.com, Rike, ServiceNow, Backlog, etc. Because they are plenty type of different services in project management tools area. So next, in the communication part, uh, we're gonna show you like Slack and Google Calendar as example, such as how many times you have mentioned uh, in workspace and how many times you have replied in threads and how many times you have posted new messages. Also from Google Calendar, you can get the number of meetings as well. Um, in the future, we will add more information such as like cumulative meeting time and meeting ratio, etc. In addition to Slack and Google Calendar, we will add Microsoft Teams, and chat work, etc. So now the numbers displays at this moment, and also we will have upcoming features. So now let me get back to the slides again. So we have upcoming some features to compare with yourself. Uh, I mean, so you will be able to make your own historical comparison, such as like last 3 months versus prior months. Second, form your team, a feature to form your team and compare within your team. I mean, so you will be able to structure your team and see your team's numbers. If you're a project manager or project leader, you will need this feature. Third, a feature to connect with other users and compare with them. You will be able to connect with another user or another team, and you will be able to send the invitation to another user or another team that you want to connect with. And if approved, you will be able to see and compare the numbers of them. Uh, this will not be limited to your company, inside your company, but you will be able to connect with any other user or team in WorkStats. Uh, of course, we will also make it possible to keep you and your team private. Finally, a feature to compare with your industry or country average and know your deviation. So these four types of methods will allow you to make sense of how you and the team's numbers should be evaluated. As a general rule, in my experience, numbers are used in comparison to other numbers. It should be. So let me proceed to next topic. What issues we think we have and how to solve those issues. First, what issues we solve? There's three types of issues we think. First, weekly project meetings without numbers. Two, monthly one-on-one meetings without numbers. Three, half-year evaluation meetings without numbers. So let me dive into the deeply a little bit. For weekly project meetings, like velocity, as I said before, for each member is often not quantified. Like for me, it was average 8.2 tasks per week or so. But members often don't know on the numbers or other members' numbers as well. The same is true for project managers and the leaders. So actually, they don't know if their numbers are good or not because they can't compare their number with others. Two, for monthly one-on-one meetings. Basically, coordinated one-on-one meetings are fine as long as the relationship between them is good or good evaluation is given. But when it's not, communication will be or must be sensitive. Without numbers, this will lack persuasiveness and objectivity. Three, for half-year evaluation meetings, when a company size grows, it goes difficult for evaluator to understand other evaluators' evaluation to their subordinates in meetings who many attendees attend. Also, the time per an evaluated gets less than 5 minutes because of the number of attendees. So without numbers, the problem, as I've explained, gets worse. So next, how to these are the issues we think we have. So let me explain next how to solve those issues precisely and concretely. For weekly project meetings, if you use this WorkStats, we provide this white screenshot as an example. This is a WorkStats mobile screen, a dashboard screen, and like for example, you can compare velocities within your team by each member. And if a member or your team itself has a poor number, it may have issues or it may not. But with this number, you can think about it objectively. Like, and it will be easier to consider the cause. Like, if task is too big for the member, or if the member tend to strike along naturally, or for the members, his mental security might not be protected. So that might be a cause. For monthly one-on-one meetings, like for example, compare the numbers of outgoing messages within a team. Like if a member has a poor number, it may have some issues. Like the number is small or smaller than the others. The member might be hesitate to share his mind or his thought with team members. But with this number, you can think about it objectively. And it will also be easier to consider the cause as well. If it is a lack of familiarity with others, or if it is a cultural difference for the member, you can take actions and you can watch the influence after you take action with this number. Finally, for half-year evaluation meetings, like for example, compare a manager's number of code reviews with other managers' ones. If the manager has a reputation for taking good care of his staff, but if you see its numbers, he or she may not actually do code reviews. Of course, that doesn't mean it is wrong. It is a bit controversy, but it does make room for a third party to participate in the discussion. Without numbers, you have to believe others might evaluate what other evaluators say. But with this number, you can make discussion if it is true or not. So wrap up. As I explained before, we have a sense of challenge in meetings without numbers. So we provide a dashboard to easily visualize the numbers. Through various comparisons, it should generate more discussions. It is better, we think. And beyond that, issues will become clear again, and that is what we would like to work on next. That's all for this time. Thank you very much.